Okay, let me send these invites out. All right. Hello, beautiful soul. I was just talking to my mom yesterday about how I feel very representative of a ladybug. And I keep seeing ladybugs. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Let me lift this up a little bit more. Su tukuash karetakimia aramos. Unokuash antakai ikiamarumu. Hello, welcome in. So, it does feel amazing today, doesn't it? It feels really good. I was tuning into that as well. Really good. So today is also the pink moon. Happy full moon. Happy first day of April. I always love the first days of the month. It's literally a holiday for me. If you hadn't already checked out the April energy update that I posted this morning, make sure to check that out after this live. Hiya! Happy full moon. Happy pink moon. The Pink Moon is one of my faves, mainly because there's a song made to Pink Moon by an artist I can't remember, but my dad was the one that sent me the song like a couple years back. And so there's like almost like a nostalgic feeling to this moon, to me personally. Let me change the music. Sutuarama sunuquashk antakai kiama. Tialiama rumos. Sishkananakia ramosu. I've been really into Enya recently. If anyone has listened to Enya and Enigma, some older bands, and there was someone else that I just tuned into as well. Oh, FKA Twigs, if anyone's heard of them. Anyways, I really love music and I love exploring it, so those are mine recently. Some 90s throwbacks, yes. Yeah, I've been really into it. I've been really into it. Yes, you feel great. Yay, I'm so happy. So let's bring some light in from the heavens, down through the crown, third eye, throat. There's like a fresh of breath air in this collective, you guys. I'm so grateful I took those last 2 days off just to rest and to allow my body to integrate everything that I've been going through. It feels so good because anytime that I rest, for me, I'm like, rest is abundance. Rest is the energy of new earth. Rest is the energy of creation. Rest is where my body is needing me right now. And so giving myself that rest was just such a beautiful gift to my own presence, to my body, and to the collective as well, because I think many of us were also being called and tuned into resting or feeling really tired. We're always in alignment. I love that, Danny. Yes. Come on. Okay, so bringing more light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, opening the heart. Allow the heart to soften. Something I've been working on with my heart space is working on collaborations and allowing myself to actually work with other healers. If you guys have heard, oh, thank you for the hearts. If you guys have heard me talk about this before, I have a little bit of that witch wound still within me of nervousness to work with other healers. nervousness to work in general with any spiritual people because I've been involved in cult experiences in the past. And a part of me is like nervous that I'll be vulnerable. And maybe there is vulnerability in it. But maybe it's a matter of just being aware of that vulnerability and actually still doing it, and allowing myself to experience better things because I am stepping out of my comfort zone. So that's something that I'm experiencing in my heart space, is opening myself up to experience more, because I do feel very called to travel and to create women's circles. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that looks like. It's scary, but it's something that I feel very called to. Vulnerability with discipline and discernment. You got this. Ah, thank you. Yes, I agree. Definitely with discernment. My discernment is way more heightened than it was in the past. But still, there's a part of me that's like hesitant to even do like small things with people where we go into a group where everyone's sending Reiki to each other, and that even makes me nervous, and I don't even know why. I think I just have to trust myself. Colorado, let me know. We have so many wonderful wild wine. Yes! I love that. Yeah, and I think a lot of times as a spokesperson to humanity, I can often show an example of what a lot of us are going through. And so I do feel like we are all stepping forward. I do feel like we are all stepping forward into coming together more. Specifically as women, I think that the women part of society is really enhancing. But I think in general, I think there is a lot of women's circles that are opening up. But I do think soon there'll be kind of just people circles, human circles, connections to all. Yes, Katie. I would love to visit. I would love to come. That's the thing that I'm thinking about when I'm doing women's circles. I kind of just want to be like a guest healer. Like, especially because I don't really know where I'm meant to go or like how to even facilitate a circle. I don't know any of that, but I feel very called to do it. I kind of just want to be a guest. So like if people have circles, I want to be there. I want to join. I want to amplify the energy. Yeah. I'll make it happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. I know I got a ton of people in Pennsylvania. I have at least 3 people to visit in Pennsylvania, so I'm totally down. Oh, yes. I would love to be there. Grand Rising, welcome in. I would love to be there. Okay, so that came in. You're in Florida. Yeah, I have a couple people in Florida as well. It's always hard again. So even though I might say all of this, that I'm gonna visit all of these people, I also have to really trust my intuition when connecting with certain people and certain places. So understand and honor that there's also a part of me that does need to protect my energy and my safety. So if I don't visit everyone, that's gonna be okay. But I will try to visit as many people as I can and do some energy healing wherever I go. Okay, so let's kind of come back into the heart space, because this is what opened up when I opened my heart, when I opened my collective. Alberta, yes. I would love to. I would love to. Maybe in the summer months. So opening up, massaging the heart, what I'm feeling is massaging it kind of with waves. Like feeling these waves coming in and just massaging you. Mother water coming in, flushing your heart space. And also flushing your lungs if some of you are doing a lot of releasing, as I am as well, doing releasing of the lungs, releasing of the sinuses. Is the list open? Yes. Bless me. I felt that coming. Hello, welcome in. Excellent. Did you guys get on the list? I got you, Jen. Are you saying for today's sessions or for the women's circles? Because both are good. We'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. Did I say Jess or Jen? They're showing like They're showing like a maze, a temple maze in the heart space right now. They're showing ancient wisdom coming forward. They're like dragon energy coming to the surface of the heart. Remembrance. Remembering the evolution of humanity and where it has been influenced. The dragon beings, the reptilian beings have influenced much of society, opening up more in the heart. Something here about reverence. I'm hearing letting go of black magic, but there is almost a need to hold respect to black magic in a way where we respect it enough to not need to use it as a dominant force on the planet, which has been previously used as a dominant force. There is a reconciliation and a forgiveness that needs to be had to humanity and those on the planet that had used black magic as a form of control to other humans, humans with less skills in the energetic arts. Interesting that this is coming forward. So allow in your heart any forgiveness to come forward, grace to come forward. As we talked about in the April energy update, grace is a huge thing that we're going to be experiencing here in April. So start practicing that feeling of being distressed by something and giving grace and allowing it to pass, allowing that thing to no longer consume your mind. Excellent, Jen, I got you. Jen and Katie on the list. Let me know if anyone else got on the list. So I want to talk about we got to get through the chakras. I keep getting distracted. Okay, that was just some information I wanted to come through out of the heart, okay? That's what they were just showing me in these temples, these ancient temples that they're showing me. As I've talked about before, kind of I tune into this energy of being a temple guardian, where I work a lot in the inner temples of the inner planes of existence. We're going to go down into the solar plexus, opening the solar, opening the body to receive more confidence, more trust. Opening your field to feel safe in your whole aura. All of your aura is safe. And you're able to be sensational. You're able to feel into all of the sensations. And that is your purpose. To be alive, to be present, to feel. That is your purpose. And when you can already clarify and understand that your purpose is to be very present, to be very alive, to feel everything, then life becomes sensational. Life becomes really easy to honor. Because you already are your purpose. Be present. Going into the womb, into the sacral, opening this up. Allow a vibration of energy here to move through you as the creative portal of consciousness is really deeply opening within you as we are being called to be creators, co-creators of this new earth reality. Open up that deeper and deeper. And I'll talk about the words of the day here in just a second. I just want to get through the chakras here. We've been getting a lot of information already. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I appreciate you. And going down into the root chakra, opening this up deeper. And providing safety to the body as we are moving through these transitions. As those that are here that are witnessing this, you are called to be the anchors of light, to stabilize the field. And you're like, some of you are like, how am I able to stabilize the field if I can't stabilize myself? That's first priority. is yourself, is to breathe, is to connect with the present moment. Relax into your body. Trust that everything is going the way that it is meant to be for the highest good and the highest divinity of all mankind, whether it is beyond what our physical comprehension can understand or not. It is still happening in the highest good of all. Trust that deeply, and you will find success. Trust that deeply, and you will find bliss. Trust that deeply, and you will find ease. It is easy to find ease, even in a world of chaos, when you give yourself the permission to do so. Stop listening to the limitations of other people that are stuck in the chaos rabbit hole. You don't need to be there. You can witness it without going into it. Trust that ease is possible even in a world that experiences a lot of chaos. And the more that you can feel that, the more you can show that to the world, the more that the world is going to reflect that back to you, and you are going to change the world. That's how it happens. Because you are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Your small moments of changing your mind help change the minds of others, help change the hearts of others, helps change the feelings, the realities of the world. Respect that. Honor that within you. Feel that safety in your root chakra as we are anchoring this through our hips, thighs, back of the thighs, knees, back of the knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet pushing down into the earth, grounding down. My sinuses are really draining this morning too. Going down through your roots, into the earth, grounding down. Feel this light moving through you from your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Beautiful. Feel that going all the way into the earth. Been called to connect with the Sphinx. Oh yes, Easter is on Sunday. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that energy. It's going to be really strong. Oh, I didn't even talk about that in the energy update. Oh, that's going to be strong. I can feel it. So Easter is a beautiful representation of resurrection. Wow, and I just remembered that I talked about this in the spring equinox video. So go check that out as well. We talked about the resurrection of consciousness. This is what's happening right now, especially on Easter, with this understanding of the Christos, the crystalline consciousness, resurrecting from the depths of consciousness, coming forward out of the inner dungeons. A lot of our consciousness has been in the inner dungeons, where it's just kind of stationed there, not really doing much. And so there is a resurrection of this Christed consciousness, this crystalline consciousness, up into our field. And we're also going to be experiencing that death on that Black Friday energy. Since so much of society, so much of the world connects with the story of Yeshua, this will make an impact whether you connect with the Gospels or not. The collective field, the electromagnetic field of consciousness, connects through our emotional body. And so if so many people are emotionally tuned in with this spiritual miracle, what do you think the world is going to see? If they're all tuned in to a spiritual miracle, so many people on this planet, we're going to see spiritual miracles that day and around this time. So many people are awakening up into a different level of consciousness where they believe in more miracles. It doesn't just happen in these old texts, it happens in the now moment. There's going to be so many beings that connect with miracles that they don't understand. And again, this is why so many of us have been training up in miracles. We've been training up in spiritual practices so that we can help and assist these beings that are starting to see miracles, that are trying to figure it out. The dragon energy in the Detroit River, I love that. Words of the day. So the other day I tuned in with some medicine, and the medicine showed me a lot of different things. And one of those things was the word omnipresence. And I want to bring that to your attention here pretty deeply. This understanding of omnipresence is the ability to be present in all time, space, and dimensions. So when you're able to meditate, when you're able to fully be present with yourself, there's a bird right outside my window, a blackbird specifically. When you're able to be present with yourself in meditation, those other moments in your other lifetimes, in your other dimensions where you're also in meditation, you're able to tune in at the same time. You're able to connect with yourself through that plane of omnipresence. This is what happened to me the other day. And I was connecting with versions of me in the past. I was connecting to versions of me in the future. I was connecting to versions of me in different dimensions, higher and lower dimensions, all of them coming together to just bring such gratitude, because at the center of omnipresence is gratitude, is love, is joy, because it is God energy. So when you're able to tune into that omnipresence of your existence, the presence of all time, space, and dimension, there is a heightened experience of bliss that I suggest you tune into. This type of download just came to me the other day. So if you haven't yet tuned into that idea of omnipresence, again, I just want you to sit with it. Sit with the idea. Sit with the company of yourself and see what comes forward. Okay? So anyways, that was one of the words of the day. We didn't have too many words. The other word is pink moon, because today is the pink moon. Then we have sacred and sensational and God body. Because there's a lot of very feminine energy in the energy today. Again, with that pink moon energy, there is a very sacred, divine feminine. I've been working a lot with Mary Magdalene. She and Mother Mary are here in these sessions today. And they're bringing a very beautiful, sensational, sacred energy to your God body. This is, again, even going back to that omnipresence energy, understanding that your body is a presence of God. Your existence, your consciousness is the presence of God. Know that. Feel that. Trust that. I align with the time that fills my reality with magic. Yes. 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 So, yeah, maybe there's a bit more abstract energy in the collective today, but I really, really love it, because we're growing very, very rapidly, if you guys can't tell. We're growing very rapidly. So much joy and gratitude. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's something I'm meant to tell you guys. Either way, Mary Magdalene is coming in to initiate the collective into just a little bit of an energetic baptism. She is going to come forward and ask you all to step underneath the waterfall of life. So each of you step forward underneath the waterfall and feel the water flowing from your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral root, washing your whole body in innocence, washing your body in purity, washing your body in observation, washing your body in presence, divinity, loyalty, and reverence. Hold space for yourself as you're stepping underneath this waterfall, as you feel as if you can breathe here. It's a perfect amount for you to feel cleansed with your God body. Feel your light body within you enhancing, tingling, buzzing, in appreciation for the reverence that you're giving it now. Honoring that your light body stepped deeper forward into your presence, into your conscious existence in your day-to-day life. Allowing that light to illuminate deeper and farther through your aura and through the collective. Allow you to step out of the waterfall as Mother Mary hands you a rose and Mary Magdalene puts frankincense oil on your third eye to initiate you into the next step of your journey. I feel very called to do this for all of you guys today because we are stepping forward in the lineage of the feminine, the lineage of the rose, in greater contact to those around us. What I'm feeling is that much of the Christian church is going to start waking up to the messages of Mary Magdalene. And she's allowing and asking her initiates and her devotees to step forward with grace as well, to guide and to lead these individuals. Allow your light body after this baptism to come back fully into your presence, to ground you deep into earth as you bring this beautiful light through your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding into reality, bringing this light all the way through you and into the center of the earth. Shifting humanity here as we all awaken, as we remember the rose. Each petal being a different version of us, each petal being a different part of humanity. Everyone is important. And so it is. Yes. There we go, beautiful souls. I feel like so much got done this morning. So much got done. I brought in Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and I just knew things were gonna get a little bit epic today. They feel very, very strong in my field today, and I'm really glad because I haven't had them super strong in my field for a while. But they're back, and I love working with them. They're so gentle. They're so good at initiating. They're so good, and this is why I feel very, very called to do women's circles and just healing circles in general, is because I have seen them done in my mind so often, and I've done them and initiated them psychically, but it's just physically there's something that kind of holds me back. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. So I'm really excited to see where we go together. This year is going to be amazing, you guys. These beings, you guys, are standing up in your power, no longer afraid. So many more of us are online. So many more of us are awakened. So many more of us are actually pursuing things and changing reality. It's real. It's happening. Yay, I'm so glad you feel so good. I've been with Magdalene for a while. Yes, she is one of my greatest initiates. You know what? So before Mary Magdalene, before I actually initiated with Mary Magdalene, I actually initiated with Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was the first one that initiated me into the Rose lineage. And it might make sense why, but she is a beautiful representation of kind of like a non-typical feminine being. She's a feminine warrior. And she was the first one to initiate me on the Rose lineage. And I was obsessed with Joan of Arc. I couldn't understand why, but I was obsessed with her. I would just want to look at pictures of her all day long. And then after I tuned in with the messages of Joan of Arc, then Mary Magdalene came along. I actually don't remember who came first, Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary, but I think it was Mary Magdalene. Yeah, I just love those beings. Oh, I love that so much. Serpent mound, that sounds so great. Oh, wow. You know what's so weird? Ohio has so much ancient wisdom. I feel like, especially being someone from Michigan, we always talk about Ohio being like the armpit of Michigan. Um, but maybe that's just because of sports. But the more I'm learning about Ohio, I'm like, oh my gosh, why does Ohio have so much ancient wisdom? Like, why? It's so weird. They have like pyramids. They have all of these like ancient structures. It's so weird. So weird. And it feels amazing. Yay! I was actually tuning into that yesterday as well with the root buzzing. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, you guys. I'm going to actually go blow my nose real quick. How much is it really going to do? I don't know. And then I'll be back and we'll get started with these sessions, okay? Oh, wait. I might actually use the bathroom too. All right, you guys. Let's get into it. Cahokia Mounds. Ooh. Southern Illinois. What? So I am really excited about this summer because I'm going to be visiting a lot of different places around the Great Lakes just to like kind of stay close to home. So yeah, that's really close to Michigan, so I'd love to check it out. All right, let's get started with these sessions. Where did you guys send in? I know you probably told me already, but I forgot. Cash App and Venmo, excellent. We have Anna in there as well. You guys all sent in around the same time. So we have Jen, Katie, Anna. We have 2 more spots left. If anyone else wants to get on the list, you can. Excellent. Excellent, Anna. All right, so let's get started with Jen here first. Jen, is there anything specific you want to work on today, love? Olga, did you want to get on the list? You can go to my link in bio. Just intuitive guidance. Excellent. For a 15-minute session, it is $40. For a 25-minute session, it is $60. Just informing the crowd. All right, intuitive I'm excited to see what we tune into, especially when we have the Marys here. They're always so strong. You'll get on. Excellent, Barbie. I'll write you down. All right, I'm going to get my energy ready and we'll get started with this first session for Jen. All right, Jen, let's get started. Put a heart in the chat and we'll get ready. This is just a 15-minute session. Anyone else in this collective can receive the secondary energy codes. I have a feeling where we're already going to go, and I'm excited about it. Make sure y'all have water near you as well. Thank you for the hand heart. Put a hand on your heart. Put a hand on your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, you're being initiated today. We're going to be in the Temple of Hathor. So I want you to visualize this beautiful white temple made out of white marble. There could be some vines growing up it as well. And at the entrance, there is going to be Anubis and an angel guardian Metatron. Just bringing frequencies in to help align you to step forward. I'm going to have your energy walking forward. So feel your energy out of your body kind of floating into this space. We're going to be stepping up these stairs into the front of the temple where Anubis and Metatron are meeting you and greeting you. And so again, what they're almost doing energetically right now in your body is initiating your vibrations, initiating your sacred geometry and your fascia to be in alignment with the high frequency that you're about to step into. This is going to help you so you get less nauseous through the initiation. Okay, so step forward. You're being called to take off your shoes if you have any shoes on, because there is vibration floor that needs to come up into your body. And so you're going to step on that marble. It's going to be a little cold, but you'll start to feel those vibrations coming up through your body, through your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips. Really shaking out the hips. You have a lot of energy in the hips here that need to release before you step forward. So allow your body to move a little bit here, even physically wiggling your hips, moving your body, feeling into that sensual presence, because this is Hathor. She's going to be teaching you in some ways, this is very interesting, light conception. But it's a light conception of physical creation, is what she's saying. Okay. So allow your body to move as you're releasing. You're kind of in this like first initial corridor. There's beautiful lamps and lanterns, beautiful plants all around. There's a waterfall in the middle. And you're here just allowing your body to adjust as you step forward deeper. So then there's another door that you're walking through. There's another angel, another couple angels here that are initiating you as you walk through this door. And you're stepping into a completely different plane, it feels like, a plane of existence. So as you're stepping into this next doorway, it's actually sand on the ground. And it feels like there's like natural sunlight. And I'm not sure where it's coming from. But you're going to walk through this sand. Oh, interesting. It's almost like it's quickly becoming quicksand. There's something that needs to happen here. There's a stuckness that needs to be released out of your body. There's this fear of letting go of your control. So you're being asked to simply sink into the sand. It's going to go up all the way up to your chest. Allow your body to respond how you need to. All right. Relax. And when you have fully relaxed, your body actually fully sinks under and you plop into this lower room, if you will. Wow, they're taking you a lot of different places. You're going into this lower room, and this is the initiation of death. It is very dark here, and your body feels almost at ease. There's one lantern, but there's a piece. Hecate actually comes forward and gives you another rose. She said, "Good job surrendering. I will now bring you back into life. Breathe." So she sends the breath of life back into your lungs. Sinking you or bringing you back up through the sand, quickly up and out. As you come back to the surface and feel your body in this energy of resurrection, in this energy of renewal. And allow your body to now almost walk on water, but walk on the sand, as if there is nothing that needs to keep you sinking. There is nothing that you need to release any longer that is going to bring you down. Walk on the sand, almost hovering above it. As you walk into the next gateway, a beautiful arch, you're going to step into this beautiful corridor. A lot of water features around you. Where this is where we will see Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. They are practicing water arts. And you can see them starting to move water with their energy. And there's something about you that's meant to see this as a possibility within your human existence, within the human plane. You have the ability to move physical things with your energy field. So Mary Magdalene, she pulls you over to one of the streams of water, and she shows you how she uses her magnetic field to lift up pieces of water. And she throws it back in, and she just plays with it. And she puts her hand over your hand, And she brings her hand to the water and she pulls it up. And you can feel her electromagnetic pull through your hand, which also initiates your electromagnetic field to resonate or repeat what you're feeling. And so she's able to pull her hand away, and you're still able to feel the water moving. She wants you to keep playing with this water. And put both of your hands into the river that is flowing. As she puts her hands on top of yours to initiate your deep connection with the electromagnetic field of water. And you'll feel this rippling up into your body because the body is mainly water. You feel this electromagnetic pulse that is moving through your blood system, your plasma body, your electron body. Just feel the vibrations of this initiation. Beautiful. And she sets you over to Mother Mary. As Mother Mary is in front of this beautiful water fountain, she is here to do her own set of initiation through your crown. And so she's standing here in front of the water fountain and she asks you to pour your head or put your head underneath the flowing water. And as you do this, you can feel these visions kind of coming into your mind's eye. But while she's doing this, or while you're doing this, she's going to be rubbing oil on the back of your neck and around the back of your head. This is going to initiate that atlas area of your body to understand more of the timeless consciousness that you hold and that all of us hold. This is going to awaken that everlasting bone in our body. She's saying surrender and let go of any stuffiness in the head here as your head is underneath this waterfall. Release anything that is bringing confusion to you. And just allow your body to receive clarity. And allow your head to rest here. Washing through the mind, cooling down any inflammation of the mind. You don't need to be the best at anything. You don't need to be the most evolved. You don't need to be the smartest. You just need to be you, and that is the best. That is what you've been called for. That's what you've been called to do. No comparison. Collaboration. You are also being called to collaborate more with others, just as I, as Lydia, have. So allow any insecurities or any fears around working with others fully dismiss. Old cult behaviors or mentalities that want to come out, let them release through your ears. Any fear around being spiritually vulnerable, let it go. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay, beautiful. Right, you're going to lift your head up. Your body is kind of going to be a little bit wet, so Mother Mary is going to bring a towel or a head wrap around your head. Kind of, yeah, like a head covering almost like a turban, it looks like. She's going to put that on your head as then you walk to the last door, which is where Hathor's energy is. And you're actually going to walk through the electrons of Hathor. So she's going to be standing here in the doorway, in the gateway. She's going to look at you with such love. You're going to be called to walk through her electrons. And as you're walking through, you're going to feel the vibrating electrons of her multi-dimensional nature buzzing through your field. And then walking on the other side, all the way outdoors, back onto land. I want you to feel your energy just really grounding in here. Say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of those who assisted you on this journey. Such gratitude. You actually do get onto your knees here in appreciation. It was a very humbling energy to walk through Hathor, to feel her energy like that. So it might take you a second to adjust. And so from here, as you're on your knees, I want you to bring your energy field all the way back into your feet here in your physical body. Ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. I want you to really focus on your Merkaba around you here to stabilize your field as all of this energy is coming back in. Feel the stability through time, space, and dimension. Honor the initiation that you just went through. Trust that you're being guided to exactly where you need to be. Stabilize your field. Stabilize humanity. Bringing light down from the heavens into your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth through your roots, grounding all of this information and energy into the crystalline core as we upgrade human consciousness, as we shift this out to humanity. Bringing this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is, and so it is. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Embracing the beauty of who you are and honoring your soul journey. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. So it is. Yeah, that one was strong. I think my list is open. Did anyone else book that I didn't see? I only have one spot left. So I saw Barbie. So I have Jen, Katie, Anna, Barbie. So I finally saw it. I finally saw the gift you sent. Thank you. Yes. So Stephanie, if you do want to get on the list, you can. I'm going to just close the list here real quick. So one more spot open. Ooh. Thank you so much. That was so activating. Feel so peaceful and calm. Lots of codes. Yes. I know I gotta still like adjust into. I always love working in the temples with them. They always do such fun initiations. You can't stop yawning. Yeah, that's a good sign of release, right? So Stephanie, Poetic Justice. If you still want to get on the list, you can. So we have Katie and then Anna. So it's a 25 and a 15-minute session before yours, which give us like 5 to 10 minutes leeway. What is that? Math. 50 minutes or so. 50 minutes till your session. So that would be, yeah, I don't know. Do the math for where you're at. That's what I'll say about that. All right, let's go into Katie's session here. Another 15-minute session. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. That last one, it's like I always love doing those type of initiations because I'm so in it. I'm so in it. And I love learning it too. Now I just kind of like am trying to come back to myself a little bit. There was a lot of activations. Yay, you sent in. Excellent, Stephanie. I gotcha. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. Do we have Katie? Katie, I know you're in here. What would you like to work on today, Katie? Anything specific? We'll see how many initiations we'll do because, of course, like when we have the Marys, they love to show up and show out. They love to move through my field. So we'll see what we do in the other sessions today. How many more initiations will come forward. It does feel like a lot of humanity is upgrading, especially because today is April 1st. So huge energy shifts that are happening again today. Interested about why I'm being called a serpent mound? Yes. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can already feel it. Oh, and the full moon tonight. Yeah, the pink moon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. First time you were present for an initiation. Yay. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Yeah, the Mary's initiations are probably my favorite ones that I do. I can't always do them like all the time or every day because they're pretty strong, but they're probably my favorite thing ever. And y'all know when I go to Mary Magdalene's pilgrimage and like visit the places that she did these initiations and did these healings, it's gonna be insane afterwards. It's gonna be insane. The world is gonna change, that's for sure. All right. I also just heard that Venus went into Taurus, which Taurus is my Venus, so I'm feeling good in the heart space. Magdalena Mountains. Oh, that sounds awesome. Please go, please go. Okay, let's get into it, Katie. Serpent Mound. Oh wait, make sure you guys are drinking water. You guys, had to do a little puzzle piece. Hello, welcome in. All right, Katie, put a heart in the chat when you are ready and we will get started. Actually, let me do some math real quick. This is also a 15-minute session. There we go. Yeah. All right, put another heart in the chat when you're ready. Beautiful. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. A lot of releasing is coming through. The first thing that they said, hello, beautiful soul, welcome in. The first thing that they said was, you don't have to know everything. Sometimes there's some things that they're calling you to because they want you to experience it for the first time. So that's the first thing that I want to say about this. So there's some things that they're not going to share about the session because they want you to be super curious and not have any expectations about what you're stepping into so that you can fully identify with it on your own. But the other thing that I actually saw was Chinese New Year was one of the first things that came up, and then they showed me Egyptian codes. So there was like this, you know, with Chinese New Year, they always have these like dragons that are flying around or whatever, and they were showing that. They were showing kind of like this temple that is connected to ancient Chinese something mythology, but then they were also showing the Egyptians and the mythology, and they were showing the connection of all dragon serpent lore before it's split off into different areas or different nations or different parts of self. There's different lore that comes out of different places of the world, and one of these places where you're being called to right now is one of the almost like the epicenters of serpent wisdom. They're actually saying the Garden of Eden. Huh. I mean, all of this earth experience can be noted as the Garden of Eden, but sometimes the places that we're least expecting have an energy that really show proof to the divine matrix. And this location that you're stepping into, it's a really strong vortex point of the divine matrix that is stepping forward. It's this serpent energy because it's very, very protected. It's a protected energetic field because these serpents and these dragons and these beings are surrounding it because there's ancient wisdom codes within the land. What I'm seeing is like a literal, like you said, it's a mound, but I'm seeing like this almost like there's a pyramid underneath that holds a lot of wisdom. I'm actually seeing that there's a stargate in that pyramid. So there's beings that can come in and out of earth consciousness through that stargate. But it's not as used now today as it would have been in the past, but the ancient codes of remembrance of this stargate is still online. So there's even going to be some extraterrestrial energies that you're tuning into when you visit this place. Because there's stargate there. There's a stargate underneath the mound, which is like this beautiful, huge, ancient portal that brings beings in and out through the quantum field. It has been closed off, but it is still able to be accessed. Okay. Again, they keep wanting to say, allow it to be a mystery though. There is going to be a dragon that you connect with on this journey, and I feel its spirit very, very strong. It's very protective of this field. There is a need to be very respectful and ask to connect with its spirit before stepping in or on the mound. And if there is moments for you to be able to meditate there, I really honor and suggest you do that. Ooh, it's strong. It's strong. It's a really strong energy. It's very protective. It's like a very, very protective, like mama bear type dragon energy, almost like Kali Ma. A Kali Ma energy. It's as if, ooh, this is interesting. It's as if it's like protecting an egg, a dragon's egg. This is very interesting. There is a lot of energy that's coming through this because what I'm seeing is actually that okay, I know that this is going to sound wild, but I'm hearing that her dragon egg got lost because it went through the portal. And so she's waiting for the dragon to come back to her. She's like a yearning mother, like an aching mother, because her child, her son, went through the Stargate. But it was almost like a forced thing. There was something negative that happened here. I want you to connect with her and the dragon son. A lot of energy, a lot of energy in the torso, because something about dragons is all of their inner chakras are actually combined into one very strong energy field, which is why they can be super strong, which is why their actions, their safety, and their emotions all come together, because those chakras are all in one, which is why they can do alchemy differently, where they can allow fire to come out of them if they choose so, because alchemy looks different through connected chakras. Anyways, that's what they're wanting to share with you. I have felt that all my life. Okay, so connecting in again, I am seeing a lot of ancient Aztec codes. So it's interesting. We saw the Chinese codes, we saw the Egyptian codes, and now we're seeing Aztec codes. Again, like I said, this is a spiritual portal. It's a spiritual epicenter that took place almost before things separated. And what I'm feeling is that it also has connection to Atlantis. And I feel like Atlantis is the thing that might have messed it up. Atlantis with the dark magic, which we talked about in the beginning of this session, is forgiving dark magic. But there's something that took place with dark magic here that doesn't feel good. And this is why this dragon energy is very triggered, very inflamed. I'm feeling called to ask you to tune into that as well when you're there and sit with this energy of forgiveness. Because when you sit with that energy of forgiveness, she's also going to see that humanity has changed. That the humans aren't pursuing that dark magic as they used to, but they're also not just pursuing mindlessly connecting with nature. Like, you're intentionally connecting with her. And she's going to hold a lot of reverence and respect for you, and she's then going to start working in your field, is what I'm feeling. So this is like a guide. Again, it's almost like a manifestation of Kali Ma in a physical form or in a dragon form. She's grieving a little bit. I want you to sit with that grief. Is there anything else that you need to know or that she needs to know about this journey? I'm seeing rainbows. There's a ton of rainbows coming into your field while you're there. Ton of light code upgrades. Ooh, it's strong. So we'll initiate you a little bit here before you set foot there, just to allow your energy to sink in. But I'm like literally seeing like 6 rainbows coming into you at once. Down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar, the sacral, and the root, pushing through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet. There's a lot of energy here. I know, the sessions are strong today. I can feel it too. There's definitely been an upgrade after rest, right? Now I'm feeling a lot of these dragons coming around in support now around your field. It's as if this is being called for you to initiate into some sort of like dragon upgrade, something very strong. Now I'm literally seeing this swarm of dragons. They're a lot smaller than her, but they're all around you, like excited. I don't know what this is, but it's like she called these dragons to work with you until you meet her. That's really cool. There's It's a lot. It's a lot. Allow your body to just relax and receive what information you're meant to receive. There's a higher purpose behind all of this, of course. Trust that. There's an abundance that your body is being asked to receive as well, and they really want you to be able to surrender into that feeling of abundance through rest, through connection with your spirit team. Feel your stomach relaxing, softening. They're showing me cabbage. Eating cabbage today could be helpful. Eating broccoli. Something about kind of flushing out the system with lots of fiber. I'm almost seeing that you might be called to fast before you step into serpent mound. Because they want to show you visuals. There's a lot of energy also moving around in your womb because you're really connected with this being. And her womb is aching because of the pain of losing a child. So you're going to be connected in with that as well. As you do that, as you connect, there's also a lot of creative energy that wants to flow through. A lot of like almost like art or expression or emotion that wants to come out. All right, moving down through the hips, grounding this into your reality, providing safety as you step into new territories, as you connect with these beings. And again, they say this is only one part of it. Walk in with no intentions and just witness what you see. Down through the hips, thighs, back of thighs. Ooh. Knees, back of knees. Oh, I was wondering, Katie, if that was the case, because I kind of had felt that and I didn't know why it felt so strong. Okay, that totally makes sense. You're meant to connect with her. Oh, it makes me emotional. Down through the shins and calves. Make sure to work on your calves just a little bit more. Down through the ankles and the feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding down. Into the earth, grounding this beautiful dragon energy, this upgrade ancient wisdom energy, all the way into the human consciousness as we awaken together and as we declare more connections to the Garden of Eden and more connections back into our sacred place, the mystical area of earth, bringing this all the way down to the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core, sending this energy out and around into the universe as we all shift together. Bring this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves. 11-11 as we close. Knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. And so it is. Beautiful. Releasing out any less energy that doesn't serve you. Letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Ooh, strong. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. Ooh, strong, strong, strong. Ooh. Grounding in. There you go, beautiful soul. Hello from Vienna. If you guys don't remember, we did a session with Astrid a while back where I told her she needs to go to Vienna. and now she's in Vienna. It's really cool. Good morning. You're so welcome, Katie. How are you feeling? And I really do suggest releasing some grief. Oh, sending you so much love. Unfortunately, Astrid, my list is closed today. You can always do a recorded session. But loved, good. Oh, sending you so much love. Yeah, that's very necessary for you to let go and release that grief. And that's going to come up. But feel that rainbow energy coming through as that rainbow child. So much beauty there. So much beauty. All right. Let's go into Anna. Anna up next. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, love. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're in Austria. So we have Anna, Barbie, and then Stephanie. Anna, what would you like to work on today, love? Anything specific? Spirit led, excellent. Give me a second to adjust my energy. And we'll get started. I lost 3 babies. We call them rainbow babies. Oh, that's so sweet, Autumn. I'm sending you so much love. Happy pink full moon. Hello. Me as well. All right. Hand and heart. Oh, wait. No. Let me get my energy ready. Thank you, Luna. All right, Anna, this is a 25-minute session for anyone else that is curious. We're going to be tuning into this session. Anna, put a heart in the chat when you're ready. And we'll get started. Is that right? Wait. Yeah, I think that's right, man. Yeah, that's right. All right. Hand and heart, hand and belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Alright, beautiful soul. They're already showing me a couple different temples. They're showing me temples often that look like mosques. They have those very like beautiful like big tops. They're showing multiple of those, but one specifically in what I'm hearing is Mongolia. Honestly, I don't even know where that's at. But then there's multiple of them like in the Middle East. There's different energies of these temples that I feel like you're actually physically called to connect with certain temples and like feel the worship in them. I feel like this is deeper than just astral. And there's also something for your mind, because of course Archangel Metatron comes in all the time with your field, and he gets really intrigued by the architecture and the structuring, the mathematics of how these certain buildings are created. And the thing is with these, also some really, really strong ancient cathedrals that might be symbolic of Tartaria are also being called to you, because there is messaging that is made or is encoded in these buildings that you're meant to witness and you're meant to see and you're meant to feel. And there's something about your energy field that will upgrade once you feel them and you witness the reverence of these places. And it'll help you ultimately. We always talk about your job a little bit because it's really important, and it'll help you ultimately in your physical business, in the job that you have as an architecture. Okay, so that's something that's coming forward first. They do want me to bring light down through your crown. Third eye. Really strong third eye. Good job keeping that up. Throat. I'm hearing slow to speak, slow to anger, which is good. Thinking before you speak. Going down into the heart, opening up here. I don't know if you have any children, but I am feeling a child, a son, that's coming to mind. Here in the heart. And it could just be even a guide. It could even be just like a little angel guide. There's something here. You do have children? Do you have a son? One of them is your greatest teacher. One that might push you a little bit. An angel guide. I don't know why he's coming forward. Two sons. Okay. I actually witnessed that because I saw one of them being one that pushes you a little bit more and the other one being more like light. So there's like light and dark. They're both here to teach you, to train you. How interesting. There is a lesson that you're learning through the contrast of your children, of the expansion of the universe and the expansion of consciousness. Clarify here, Spirit. It's almost as if they're teaching you to figure out what you want by learning from them what they want and what they don't want. And they could sometimes be very verbal about what they don't want, and sometimes can be very verbal about what they do want. There's something that you're learning from that expression from your children. Again, I just keep hearing greatest teachers. They want you to start respecting your kids in a different light. There can be moments where we get stuck in the motions of how we act. I'm supposed to act like this, I'm supposed to act like this. But they're wanting you from moment to moment to just sit in this moment of reverence as these beings being your teachers. And see them as their soul. See them as the higher soul guide that is reincarnated to guide you. It's as if it's like a mother or a grandmother figure or a grandfather figure that has come back to play a part in your life. Like a soul figure, right? Very interesting that this is coming forward. They want you to feel the deep reverence that you have within your home. And maybe this is also why they were showing me the mosque in the beginning, is they want you to see your home as a temple. Deeper. Witness that more within yourself. Witness that more within your daily activity in your daily life. Find those moments where you can genuinely get on your knees and pray. They're saying that very specifically because it feels like you have the heart to actually do that. There's some people that I say that to and they're like, yeah, like, I'll pray, but I'm not going to get on my knees. But you're someone that I feel like will actually get on your knees because there's a divine act. It is like in some way a yoga practice to connect with your legs in that way where you can get on the ground and you can fully surrender. They're asking you to tune into that presence of worship. Worship within self, right? Worship within your own divinity. Worship with the divinity with outside of you. But hold the remembrance that your body is a temple and that your home is a temple and that all of your family is divine beings. I don't know, they're just showing that to me as being relevant and important right now. So I'll send in a little bit more energy coding here to see if any other information wants to come forward. Recently saw how my son was my mother in a past life. I love that. You have such a beautiful dedication to your spiritual practice, and Spirit wants to keep showing you that through the things and the people in your life. It's like they want to reward you. So be really open for rewards coming to you, not with expectations, but with humility. Being humbled to know that you're following a journey that deserves reward. And I do see travel here again. What we kind of talked about in the beginning is visiting these beautiful mosques, visiting these beautiful temples. Travel feels good to the heart. There's a lot in the heart that just keeps opening up. You're really going through a lot of initiation. I can feel that, beautiful. I can really feel that you have expanded your energy field a lot in the past month. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Opening your field even deeper because your heart just keeps wanting more. Your heart's like, keep going, keep going. Some past life energy does want to come forward. And it's making sense why it's coming forward. Okay. So we have been talking a little bit about this idea of temple guardians, of these beings that have worked within the temples to translate things or to just guard the temples, to guard the sacred sanctuaries. There's a part of your past life that wants to come forward to remind you that you used to work in these temples, which is why so much of your soul wants to visit them again. You used to watch and look at the architecture, the inner beauty, these murals, these massive sacred sites you used to really tune into and work in. And you would see it every day. You would hold such reverence every single day that you would be alive. And they're wanting you to remember specifically this past life, to remember the reverence that you can hold within your vessel on a daily basis. They're wanting you to see yourself almost as a child being raised in a sacred community. They're almost showing it as like Qumran. If you've tuned into any messages about the Essenes, any messages about Mary Magdalene and where she grew up, where Yeshua grew up, where he went when he was younger. This place called Qumran, a village, a place where many sacred things were held, sacred scrolls were held. There's something about that that is being reminded in you, that you have learned a lot of the ancient ways, a lot of the ancient pathways are already within your physical human DNA. The Mediterranean, this energy of the Mediterranean is coming up a lot. Temple priestess. I am seeing it as like a little boy. I'm seeing you as a little boy in these temples. And I think maybe even that's why there's a translation with your sons that has this energy of remembrance of your holiness. And allowing yourself to witness your sons in holiness, in a holy way, rather than just seeing them as every other kid. There's deep reverence that you get to hold with them. And there's something that they will be honored in that, and they will share that back to you, that reverence, that appreciation. Anyways, coming back to kind of this temple, I'm seeing all of these artifacts. Like these sacred bowls, these alabaster jars that are representative of the womb. What I'm watching is that you also grew to take care of people in this past life, and you would help and witness childbirths. And you were initiated to give sacred medicines as if like a pharmacist, which again we had talked about in the beginning with your practice now being an architecture with agriculture, and how bringing herbs back in to these structures can be really helpful as we start to bring pharmacy back into our gardens. And so they're showing again this past life of you being really connected to the medicines of the land, and helping women with childbirth. Very fascinating. There's a lot of energy coming back to you, a lot of energy, a lot of remembrance being called to your soul at this time. So much energy in the heart. So much energy in the heart. They're wanting you to drink a lot of water, eat lots of proteins, because your heart is upgrading. The musculature of the heart is upgrading. Yes. Lots of codes coming into the heart, so just be open to receive them. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Relax the heart here. Ooh, let that just come in. So some memories are going to be coming back into your heart. Ooh, some memories are coming back into your heart. Just allow your body to receive these upgrades. They're going to happen very subconsciously. So some of this stuff isn't going to make sense consciously, and that's okay. But allow the subconscious to receive everything that it needs to. We're going to go down. to the solar plexus, opening up the solar to receive more wisdom and insight. What I'm seeing is literally insight, the inner vision. I feel dizzy. Okay, we'll relax your field. Grounding down with water and peace, ease, down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, heart, solar, sacral root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Bringing your Merkaba all around you to help stabilize your field. What I want you to do is really hold tight to your body right now. Put your hand on your heart, hand on belly. Feel into your presence. Feel how solid and stable you are. And allow all of the codes to integrate into your body and to release out the old energy. Relaxing the back of the mind. Just allow your body to relax here. There you go. Beautiful. I want you to really feel into your hips here. Relax. Move through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet. Pushing down into the earth, grounding down. Ground and root. Solidify, stabilize your energy. What I want you to also do here is wrap a lot of your roots into different crystal geodes. So I want you to send it all the way down to the center of the earth, but then also kind of connect to a ton of different crystals all over the inner earth area. That's also going to stabilize your field, but still allow a lot of energy to move through you to still be activated and to still shift and transform. That's going to be important for you, okay? Just relaxing and opening up your field. Holding a rose quartz, I love that. There we go. And just flushing it through. Yeah, there was a lot of energy. I want you to stabilize your core. Stabilize your spine. You might notice some ringing in the ears. You might notice some tension in the back of the head. From the tension in the back of the head, I want you to go to the back of the neck and just massage. I want you to massage all the way down. To your shoulders. And just allow any burdens to let go that are not yours. Good. There we go. Stay present. All right. Opening up the solar plexus, opening this up wider. And allowing confidence to receive more information about yourself and your past lives. It feels like that's something you're going to be stepping into a little bit more. Getting some past memories coming through you. Almost like, again, witnessing some things like temples or certain locations, or even noticing your son in different ways. You're going to be noticing and then almost like getting flashbacks, or like this deja vu feeling of like, I already know this, but I don't know what I know and I don't know how I know it. More of that's going to be coming to you over these next couple days, over this next week. I am going to bring some different angels, because Archangel Metatron, he's really strong. He's sometimes very activating, almost like over-activating. So we're going to bring some guardian angels that are here to just stabilize your field, allow you to ease into these transitions, okay? I do also suggest you connect with sacred oils. We're going to go down into the womb. Jacqueline, let me check and I can get you on the list. Opening up to the womb. And so we're opening the womb space. And there is, again, this ancient wisdom and these memories of you healing or using herbal medicine to heal for childbirth. So feel this wisdom coming into your womb. And just slowly integrate that. We don't have to integrate too much of that today because I know your energy field is getting a lot of information. We're going to open up the root, just opening here, allowing your body and your system to ground into its sacred reverence. Again, remember that you are a temple. Remember that your home is a temple and there's sacredness in all of it. Bringing this down through the hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding down. Feel your energy. Allow it to slowly drift into the earth. Grounding deeply with peace, with ease, with love. Allow any confusion to release and just bring in this beautiful energy of clarity to move through your field, just to open you up. Again, there's some things in this session that might not fully make sense to you. Just allow your body to feel it. For memories to come back in through feelings, not through understanding. Because the psyche actually can hold us back from a lot of spiritual upgrades if we try to think about it or understand it too much. Down through hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding deeper and deeper. Feel your roots extending all the way out and around to the crystalline core. Shift this energy, this beautiful light that is flowing through you all the way through to the earth, to the crystalline core, the collective consciousness. Bringing this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is, and so it is. So I do suggest you after this to connect and just kind of meditate with these ideas of different temples. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling called for you to do for your little homework, is connect with certain temples. Mosques specifically have something that your body is wanting to remember. So tune into that. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Ah, the connection to heaven, I love that. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. You've been studying a lot of sacred geometry. Excellent. I can feel Metatron super excited in your field. And so I also want to say there is times that Metatron can get like overly excited and forget about the human emotion and the human feelings. And so sometimes you might have to ask him to, take a step back. So I do want to say that, because if you are working with a lot of sacred geometry, that is necessary. If you have too many people in your... Only for those that can receive. Okay, excellent. Jacqueline. Yeah, we might have to do that a recorded session. But we'll see also at the end what I'm feeling. But it might have to be, just because these sessions have been pretty strong today. All right. For Barbie up next, we have Barbie in here. I know she asked when to come back. Barbie. I missed you too. Have a great April. Yes. I mean, I'll see you in April. Don't worry. So we're gonna connect with Barbie's energy here. She said she had to take off some time, so I don't know if she's coming in. I'll give her a couple more minutes, and this allows us to kind of just thank you for the gifts. This kind of allows us to just kind of integrate some of these codes that have come in through these sessions, because they have been a lot. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Yeah, sending you all so much love. So many upgrades that are going on right now in consciousness. So many of us receiving so much insight and information, and sometimes it's wild to me that other people aren't experiencing this or people are experiencing it but they're like denying it or trying to medicate it, which that in my heart it literally does break my heart a little bit. I'm just gonna say that people that are experiencing some of their psychic gifts think that there's something wrong with them, especially my generation. I want to say especially my generation. There's a lot of just overly medicated kids that don't feel anything, and they could have really, really strong spiritual gifts, and it breaks my heart because I've been there. I was there once. Anyways, olive oil guide me on how to connect with it. Oh, I love that. An olive oil guide. That's so cute. I love that so much. But I was like, no. I think, oh yes, thank you, Ramona. Shout out to you. So if I don't get Barbie in a couple minutes, then we can go over to Stephanie. I just want to honor her time as well. Give me a sec though. I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll see if she comes in. Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing I want to say about meds, and I've talked about this before, is like I needed it too. I needed it for that time because I was very, very overwhelmed to have all of my gifts coming online. But I think I just wish that there was more care in the world. I just wish there was more care about spiritual gifts opening and us taking more care of that rather than just subjecting to numbness, in my opinion. Oh, hey Barbie, give me a second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We'll do your session in just a second. All right. Thank you. All right, Barbie, is there any intentions that you have for today's session? I also got to check where you sent in, which I probably could have done that whole time that we were waiting, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank y'all for being here again. I just appreciate y'all so much. We've been learning so much today. It's always so interesting every single day what the energy is going to be like. I literally never know. Barbie, where you at? Yeah. Barbie, come in the chat. Oh, there you go. Hi. Oh, I see it now. Oh, yeah, I'm sending you so much love, Barbie. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So different in Vienna, so many people. Yeah. I feel like in some way that's actually good for you to like observe humans and almost to be grounded. I think there's necessity for you to be a little bit denser or to kind of learn about the density of reality. I think that is something that's important for you, Astrid. To just integrate that. I know it can be difficult. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this energy ready and we'll get started. All right, put a heart in the chat when you're ready, and we'll get into it. This is a 25-minute session. There we go. Put a hand on heart, hand on belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. There's a lot of energy releasing what I'm feeling out of the lungs. So of course Archangel Michael, he showed himself. He said, "Hey, I'm here." He was the first one that came up, and then we had Archangel Ariel that also showed up. So both of them together are the ones that are in your field predominantly. Archangel Metatron, he's here, but he's not necessarily needing to play as big of a part in this part of your reality, as we're talking about kind of court sentencings and things like this. He can be logistical about some things, so okay, he can come in for some of the logical things. But anyways, where I was going, there's some things releasing out of the lungs. Remember that the lungs are so porous that they absorb the environment around us. So with your ex-partner, when there was this energy of kind of abuse or pain that came upon your field, there was this absorbing of this energy within your body that predominantly went into the lungs. And this is why I was also feeling like I needed to cough, and you might even be experiencing some release or some sickness or some cold energy that might be coming through you, or not, and that's okay too. But there's some releasing that is needing to be had in the lungs, and what I'm seeing it and witnessing it as is like literally like ink in the lungs that like needs to release, and it's like coming out, and it's coming out through the veins, and what I'm seeing is like this ink moving through your veins, this like black energy that's like coming out, and it's going to the ends of your hands, and it's going to your feet. So I want you to feel that release of this energy that is moving through you. Any of the last bits of pain that are still stationed in your field that have to come to the surface in order for this court sentencing, allow it to be witnessed within yourself. Ooh. Ooh. There's some inflammation in the crown here as I'm tuning into this as well. It can be a little overwhelming for the body, and that's okay. Just allow it to release. Give yourself the time, the space to just be present with yourself. You're seen, you are loved, you are protected, you are cared for in this releasing. You might feel some chills in your body. You might feel some tingling. Whatever feels good, just allow it to release. There's a death initiation. I want you to just kind of feel your energy relaxing into surrender and almost dying. Dying to this old version of you. This old experience that no longer serves you, but can be honored for where it's taken you. There's this deep peace that is actually passing through your field as you are surrendering. Peace, love, and light are all coming in place of that old density, and I want you to feel that expanding in your field here now. Again, you might feel some chills. Relaxing your field. They're wanting and they're showing you being buried, coming into the dirt. I want you to feel your energy kind of just sinking into the dirt. Some tingling in the body, in the lower body. So I'm going to be just moving my hips as some energy is releasing. But allow your field to lower into this kind of dirt. You can still have breathing room. You're still very alive, and it's, visualize what feels good to you. There's a lot of movements in that root chakra. As we're in the earth, that makes sense that it's initiating the root. Okay. But there's a part of you that is very much just letting yourself decay and moving on. And when you're able to move on, when you're able to let go of this old situation, it's going to be much easier for you to love. It's going to be much easier for you to let go. It's going to be much easier for you to step into this courtroom and just be the light that you know that you are. Feel the things coming to the surface, the pain. Allow it to be witnessed as it is released, connecting in with the fungal network underneath the earth to eat away at the old energy, to eat away at the old parts of you, and to allow full release. So again, kind of what we've been talking about next week, tuning into death and resurrection energy. Many people are going to be going through these initiations of death and resurrection, and this is a part of yours. A new life is being created within you as we speak. And as you are in the dirt, your body is asking you to still release. We're going to hold space here until you are fully ready to move on, but there's still some things releasing. I want you to, again, continue to feel maybe any of that last ink that is moving through your blood system. That's moving through your heart, that's moving through your body, moving through your lungs. Just allow that to release into the earth. Anything that needs to die here. I'm even seeing old skin cells just releasing off of your body. Just allow your body to rest, to relax here. There is a pureness in nothingness. There is a pureness in this energy of complete death. A silence, a purity, a peace. This is also the reset point. Resetting your field to create higher standards or different standards in your relationships and in your reality. This is a completion of a cycle for you. This is very important. You are very strong. And allow yourself in this moment to be strong, but also to let go of needing to be anything. Just be. And as you fully surrender, I want you to feel Archangel Michael grab your hand under the dirt, and Archangel Metatron with the other hand, and they pull you back out into life. And I want you to feel the relaxation of being alive, the peace of being held by these angels. Allow them to walk you to a river, to fully be baptized in a new energy as you step into cooling to the body, and allow the body to fully surrender into the river. Dropping down underneath the water, feel your body relaxing into nothingness and being pulled back out into life. Feel the reverence of the new life that you're about to experience. And feel the strength that is being embedded into you as you step forward into court, into a new reality, into new experiences, into deeper strength. You are being guided and being loved deeply in your field. Allow your energy to relax here. As the angels bring you onto a beautiful blanket, as you lay out in the sun, and allow the sun to bring in sun codes of strength, of confidence, of trust, of deeper intuition, deeper inner knowing, and this knowing that things are going to work out for your good, and that there is a just energy in the court, that there is justice that is sovereign, justice that is righteous, and that will work in favor of the highest good. Trust that. And as you are here sitting in the sun, I want you to feel the love that is moving through all of your cells of your body, as if each of your cells are being hugged individually by the sun. Each cell connecting into each organ, connecting into the full body. Feel the body and the organs and the cells being hugged and loved and appreciated for all of the journeys that you've been on. You are loved. Feel the strength moving through your vessel from head to toe. There's a golden energy that is kind of glowing from your field. Feel that, tune into that. Feel the peace. They just keep bringing you to peace because they want you to feel that this is possible even in environments that might be anxiety inducing. You can always come back to this state of peace, and the more that you can fluctuate, or the more that you can tune into this level of peace, the more that it will exist in the reality around you. It will have to reflect outside of you that is just the law of the universe. And they're wanting you to feel this depth of reflection, this depth of life through you, and the reflection that you show, the peace that you show, is also reflecting back to your ex-partner, to show the changes that you've been through. And may your example influence his heart. And may your example of strength be the justice that is needed within his heart, within his psyche, within his body, to learn from the mistakes that have been made. Allow your divine light to be the reflection that he needs. For I know you care deeply, and allow that love and that care to be felt to him through your strength, through you knowing how to stand up for yourself, through you being confident. That is the love of reflection. There's a complete relaxation. And now allow your energy to stand, visualizing in this court, bringing light beams all the way through to all four corners of the room, bringing these beautiful angels in each of the corners, bringing angels into the ceiling, around the ceilings, in and around all of the beings that work in the court, angels around your energy field. And just feel that protection and that divinity, and know that things will happen just the way that they need to. Ease into it. Ease into the knowing that things are falling into place, and that you are a gift of divine reflection to those around you. I want you to feel that deeply in your soul. Beautiful. Feel that relaxation. Moving all the way through your field. We're going to go and bring your soul kind of back into your soul body now, stepping away from the court system altogether, and just feeling into your divine crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, grounding into the earth, grounding down, connecting deeper into earth, connecting deeper into your strength, connecting deeper into your solid energy, your grounded energy. Feel your divinity here and now. Feel your righteousness here and now. Feel the light moving through you, through your crown, deep into all of the brain grooves, deep through the brain, deep through the back of the head, down through the neck, in and out of the spine, intertwining light through your spine as you're stabilizing your field, as you've moved from death to life, deeply allowing the energy to move through you. Down through the hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Bringing more light down through the crown, third eye. You might be able to actually witness these angels in the courtroom, and I ask you to look into the corners to see if you see any flickering, or if you can see them through your mind's eye. They want to show themselves to you when you are there. Going into the throat, opening this up, speaking your truth, speaking with love, speaking with life. Knowing that everything is falling in place the way that it needs to. Grounding down through your heart. Opening deeper here. Feel the love that is able to be exuded as you released more energy, and more life and more light is able to expound out of you. Feel that rippling through your auric field. Feel that rippling through the experiences around you. Blessings are falling into your lap. Down through the solar, opening this up deeper. Enhancing confidence, enhancing trust, enhancing discernment. Going down to the womb, opening this up here. Allowing that inner child to feel so safe and so loved within yourself. Trusting yourself, feeling the strength, feeling the confidence within you. Allowing the beautiful protective guardians of your field to come in and around you during these times. Allowing your inner child to feel so taken care of. Going down into the root, opening this up deeper. Bringing stability and life down through the root, down through the hips, the thighs, the back of the thighs, the knees, the back of the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and the feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding down. Bringing this light all the way into the earth. And I know you asked to send some love to your ex-partner, and so we can do it here as well. Just sending some ripples of light through the earth into his field. And just allowing his root to waken up. To waken. Awaken? Awaken? Is that the right word? I think it is. I don't know. Wake up. Wake up. To allow his root chakra to wake up to the pain that he might have caused others. And allow that to be the gift, and allow that to be the love of change and transformation. Bringing this energy of love and peace and rainbow energy all the way through you into the crystalline core. Wrap your roots around the crystalline core. Send this energy out and around you. Up into the universe as divine justice is being called to the front lines. Divine justice, ending cycles of pain and abuse, coming into divine connection between the feminine and the masculine. Divine unionship is being called to earth at this time, and through you showing up with these actions for yourself, you're guiding humanity into this next phase of consciousness. Bring this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. Feel the softness. That's awesome. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. We're going to bring some golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing golden light abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful soul. Barbie, I'm sending you so much love as you take these next steps in your reality. And let me know how you're feeling. Next up, we have Stephanie. Stephanie. Thank you for being patient, love. My legs are a little cramping, so I'm going to stretch out my legs real quick. Streams of much needed tears were shed. I think that was it. I mean, there were some other ones that didn't have names, but I think those are the ones that named themselves. Yeah. Oh, yay! That was so beautiful. All right, Stephanie, what would you like to work on today, love? I'm excited to see what we're going to tune into for the last session today. Again, thank you to everyone that's here, that's been listening in, that's been tuning into these healings today. Of course, if you missed any of them, you can always go to YouTube. Higher Self-Guided, absolutely. Yes, of course. You are ready. I love that for you. All right. Higher Spirit Guided. I might plug in my phone actually, because I just don't want it to die. I don't know why some days the battery goes quicker than others. I don't understand it, but it happens, so. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. All right. You're so very welcome. Thank you to everyone that is here. We're going to go into this last healing today, a higher spirit guided session for Stephanie. Let me get my energy ready. Okay, I have a feeling I know where we're going. A lot of energy is moving, being channeled. Oh, that makes sense. It makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Because some days it's different. Alright, Stephanie, 12:21 as we're getting started. Put her in the chat when you're ready. This is a 15-minute session. I'm pretty sure. I think it's a 15-minute session. I think that's what I had checked before. So put a heart in the chat when you're ready. Beautiful. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. I love your higher self. They're so adorable. So how I kind of see your higher self is kind of very similar to my higher self, where they're very much non-gendered and can kind of hold a little bit more of that angelic presence or that angelic energy. And so the first thing that they're showing me is these pearly gates and these gates into heaven, if you will, and they're wanting you to witness it. So we're very much, I'm feeling in the clouds energy, so kind of just visualize that we're in the clouds, that your guide is showing these gates. So opening up the gates, and I want your energy to feel it walking through, like you're walking through these gates. And again, it's still very like just clouds on the ground. And what I'm seeing as we're at the edge here is just this huge waterfall that goes down. And as we're looking out, we see this huge city of lights. This huge city of lights, all of these different homes and mansions and things and beautiful gems and beautiful buildings and beautiful nature and creatures and birds and dragons and all of these things. I want you to really see that land here. And they're also, what they're showing me is that this is actually a part of the reality that you're about to build for society. A bringing together of humanity, of consciousness, and the magical and the mystical and the angelic. All of these are allowed and coming back online fully to the human population, and we are ready to allow this to be deeply initiated within you, deeply appreciated within you. And you have already appreciated so much of this, so we want to show you more. So your guide, your higher self, is now asking you to take the waterfall, the water slide down into this land. And again, this land is like an initiation of what we're about to see on humanity for the New Earth consciousness. The New Earth consciousness has already been built, has already been made in the hearts, the minds, and the souls of so many that have already brought together our ideas. And now it's just a matter of deeply bringing it to the surface. So I want you to take that jump down the waterfall and feel your energy going down. And I'm going to follow behind you. It almost feels like you're in like a black hole as you're going down. And it's going to send you out into a river. And I want you to feel the slowness of the river. And as you enter into the river, there's people standing on the river, fishing, sitting, reading, having picnics, having fun. And every time a person comes down, they celebrate. They cheer, they clap. It's kind of cute. So they're appreciating that you're here. And then you just float around the river until you get to an area where you can get out of the river. You step out of the river and you feel your feet on the land, and there's a vibration that comes up your feet of remembrance. A remembrance of you created this. This is a vibration that you've already been in. This is a vibration you've already understood. And what they're sharing with me is that your energy has also come from the future, just like mine has. And that you've experienced what this new earth reality already feels like and what it already looks like. It might look a little bit different in this lifetime, but you remember that it's possible and that it has already been done. Okay, so keep walking. I want you to walk down through the cities, and I want you to see the beautiful vines, the beautiful greenery that is interconnected with the buildings, with the cities. I want you to see and feel how many people are outside. You can feel the community energy just by being present. You can hear the laughter of children around you. You can feel people enjoying themselves. You can hear music in the distance as people are experiencing drum circles. You feel the vibrations of song and singing as the angelic realm is existing within so many of these humans as people are singing. There's butterflies all around, there's birds, there's dragons. There's magical creatures, and there's alchemy. This is one of the biggest things that we see almost a difference in humanity is people are able to turn on a fire like that with the snap of their fingers. Alchemy exists within the body, and it is allowed to exist outside of the body with reverence to self, with reverence to your own gifts. So this is something that they're showing me, that as we continue to develop our gifts, we will soon be able to see them more outside of ourselves. There's many beings that we can already see on this physical plane that are doing telepathy or moving things with their mind, moving things with their energy field. We're going to start to see that with many of the other elements. With our first session, we did connection to the water, moving water with our field. So something about your field, it's as if you're being called to work with the energy of fire. And so maybe this is where you physically in this lifetime start working with candles and start feeling the energy of candles moving between your hands. I have seen some people be able to turn off candles with a snap. This does feel like something you will be able to tune into when you give yourself full permission to receive and to understand the power of who you are. You're being asked to remember your strength in this lifetime. Okay, keep walking down the street and you're going to enter the beautiful central garden to this city. And in the center of that garden, there is a beautiful tree. And your soul is calling you to deeply sit with this mother tree, this guide to your field. And you sit with the tree and she speaks to you so deeply in your soul. It's like a hum in your heart that you can hear her speaking, and she says, "Hello, my dear child. I am honored to receive you here. I'm honored to give you information to share with the planet. I know you are not all here. I know you are here for a time to receive information and to share with your planet. And so I gift you information now through your body, through your cells, of remembering what this life is, of remembering the reality that is about to be on your planet. And I ask you to share this with the trees, my sisters of Earth. Share these frequencies within you now, within your veins. And hold deeply the presence of community within you. Presence and community are foundational pillars of the new reality you are building. And we ask you to not get stuck in the little things or in the logistics. We ask you to trust that it will all fall in place when the time is right. And we ask you to stay as present as possible to witness it for as long as you can each day. The more you hold presence and observation of this reality being present in your reality, the more it will overlap and become one. And we know this is being taught and told to many others than just you, and we ask all of you here to do the same, to witness the new reality within your present moment now so that they can overlap and mesh into oneness, mesh into unity. We ask of that, and we ask for peace. And I want you to feel her tree bringing a branch around you to almost like hug you and hold you in place. And I want you to feel that branch and just feel the hug of this motherly energy. She wants you to hold this presence, this space, this feeling for as long as you can. To know that this deep peace is radiating through you now. It is shifting reality now as we speak, as we feel. And allow your energy to relax from her arms and to move back onto your feet. Give her a beautiful hug, a little kiss. And go back to your higher self as your higher self was waiting. And your higher self walks you back to the gate. As you walk through the city, you see all of the beautiful children playing, all of the innocence. It's as if you can smell the innocence, as if you can feel it radiating off of the buildings. There is innocence here. Tenderness, safety, presence, joy. Feel that as you walk through. Allow it to absorb into you as you appreciate it as being a part of you. A remembrance deep in your soul that you're able to transmute into the reality that we're holding on earth. And allow your higher self to guide you to the gates again, walking through the clouds, well, actually sending you back up through the waterfall, onto the clouds, and through the gate. Walking through the clouds. As you're in the clouds, your higher self is going to sink you back into your body, down through your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, and your root, pushing through your hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet grounding in. Bring all of this information, all of this energy, all of this peace into humanity. Grounding deep into reality. Feel your beautiful roots connecting with the roots of Gaia. As your roots connect deeply with the other roots, feel just the deep peace, the deep remembrance, and the ease sink in to reality. Feel the soil relaxing near your presence. Feel your body relax and releasing into this new earth experience. Just allow it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock as we're taking steps forward. The tree looked like one I would sit in as a child. I love that. Aww, it was teaching you. That's so sweet. Bringing one more bit of light down to your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down all the way to the crystalline core. Send this energy out into the universe as we all shift together, as we're creating more space for New Earth to experience itself here on Earth. Bringing this back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. Oh, I love that so much. And so it is. And so it is. Keep tuning into those visions and those memories. They're meant for you. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. Woo-wee! Beautiful sessions today. Wow, such beautiful sessions today. So if you did miss any of the sessions, we did an initiation actually in the first session. So go check out my YouTube channel for that session. I think it was really good. I liked it. And then all of those sessions just were really, really beautiful. Yeah, you're so welcome, beautiful soul. The other thing I do want to say before we get out of here, because I am just going to close out, my energy is tired after all of those, is I did post a video this morning on the April energy update. So make sure to check that out after this video. There's a lot of good content about what we're going to be seeing, what we're going to be feeling here in April. There is lots of good things. So go check that out, as well as if you haven't already seen the cruise vlog. That was fun to make, so go check that out. All right, for the collective, we're going to release out any last energy that doesn't serve us here, letting it go. Letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. Golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so, of course, make sure you guys are drinking lots of water after these sessions. I really do want you guys to focus on the word presence and omnipresence here in this month of April. There's a lot of depth in needing to be present, as what we saw in that last session. That presence and holding presence of divinity for a longer amount of time is going to allow us to enmesh with the new reality that we're looking for. And so be present I know it can be so hard in consumption culture, trying to learn all of this stuff from everyone around us, even in these sessions. And so when you feel called to, you know, just step away for a moment and to be yourself, to be present, please do that. It's going to be really good. Meditate with that word omnipresence. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys back here on Friday. Mwah! All right. And also, if you did want a recorded session, you can book that. Okay, bye. All right, sorry. I'm so sorry that YouTube was a rough crowd today, Pops. Thank you for being here, though, and I really, really do appreciate you. Mwah.